Okay, so yo guys, what is up? It is Lane here, and today we have some quick Call of Duty news for y'all. And today what's going on is that we have something going on right now where Call of Duty just released a brand new update. So Activision, so this website called Kotaku just released a new update, and what's going on right now is that um it says sources Call of Duty 2020 in upheaval as Treyarch takes over plans Black Ops 5. Next year's Call of Duty has gone through a major upheaval, as publisher Activision informed developers this week that studios Raven and Sledgehammer, which had until now led the project, will no longer be in charge. Instead, according to three people familiar with goings on at the companies, Treyarch will lead development on a new Black Ops for 2020. It's a significant shift for Activision's massive first person shooter franchise, which is one of the most lucrative video game series on the planet. Every fall for the past 15 years, Activision has put out a new Call of Duty game, supported by a stable of different developers who rotated duties as required. Since 2012, Activision has followed a 3-year cycle for its three lead studios Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer. The results have looked like this: 2012 Black Ops 2, 2013 Ghost, 2014 Advanced Warfare, 2015 Black Ops 3, 2016 Infinite Warfare, 2017 World War II, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, 2018, 2019 Infinity Ward, unannounced, but at this point it's basically an open secret that it's a new Modern Warfare. So 2012 it went Treyarch, 2013 Infinity Ward, 2014 Sledgehammer, 2015 Treyarch, 2016 Infinity Ward, 2017 Sledgehammer, 2018 Treyarch, and then 2019 Infinity Ward. So it's basically a 3-year cycle. For 2020, Activision has originally switched things up, assigning the Wisconsin based support studio Raven to take a leadership role alongside Sledgehammer to make a Call of Duty game set during the Cold War, likely involving Vietnam. As of very recently, that's changed. Now Treyarch, based in Santa Monica, California, is in charge of leading Call of Duty Black Ops 5 for 2020. According to those briefed on the overhaul, Treyarch would take creative leadership on this new Black Ops, while Raven and Sledgehammer will serve as support studios for the game, transforming the work they've done on their own single-player story mode into a campaign for Black Ops 5. So Black Ops 5 will have a campaign, which will also be set during the Cold War. This may be a welcome return for fans who criticize the lack of campaign in Black Ops 4, obviously. It will likely be a cross-gen game to coincide with the launch of the next PlayStation and Xbox, which are also expected in the fall of 2020. What this means is that rather than getting 3 years to make their next game after Black Ops 4, Treyarch will have just two. Some at the company say they're not pleased about that and are already bracing for brutal overtime hours like they faced last year on Black Ops 4. Others have told Kotaku, the website, they're excited about the change, as they have a solid game plan that isn't likely to change drastically unless their last two projects will have more to share about Treyarch and the development of Black Ops 4 in the coming weeks. So they're probably saying that Black Ops 4 will have a new update. So that's good. This news comes during a strange time for Activision and Call of Duty. Although Black Ops 4 sold well at first, we've heard that it hasn't had quite the revenue tail that Activision bean counters were hoping to see. Internally, Activision executives have started to talk about embracing free to play as a revenue model, once anathema to the publisher, and three sources say are looking into offering a free to play component for this year's new Modern Warfare. Although the specifics may not be finalized yet, with some within Activision have remained resistant of the idea. The past year has also been rough for the San Francisco-based Sledgehammer. In February 2018, Kotaku broke the news that Sledgehammer's co-founders Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield had left the studio. Although Activision spun it as a promotion, saying they'd take on new executive duties, It was very clearly an ousting, and the two quietly exited shortly afterwards. Earlier this year, Condrey started a new Silicon Valley studio with the publisher 2K, where he recruited dozens of Sledgehammer staff. The studio has been hemorrhaging employees over the past few months, much to the dismay of those who remain. One primary reason behind this Call of Duty upheaval, according to two people familiar with the happenings at Activision, is the tension between Sledgehammer and Raven, whose staff are said to have argued frequently during the past year of development on Call of Duty 2020. Two people familiar with the project described it as a mess. Now both studios will serve as support for Treyarch as the publisher prepares to release Black Ops 5. So, essentially, what they're saying is that right now, Raven and Sledgehammer Games are having some big issues, and there's no way they can probably settle it with each other. So right now, they're just gonna have to, I guess you could say, I guess they're just gonna have to deal with it. And I just messed up big time. But essentially, what's going on is that Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield, the founders of Sledgehammer Games, or the co-founders, they went off and they took out Sledgehammer, I guess you could say, and like created like a new developer with 2K and everything like that. And now it's all gone to pieces. So now, essentially what they're saying right now is that what they're saying is that we're going to go back to the 2-year cycle like we usually had before Sledgehammer joined in 2014. We're going to go back to the 2-year cycle. So yeah, guys, this is some big Call of Duty news. The 3-year cycle is now being broken up, probably. I think it's just going to go back to Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. It's just going to be back to back and back to back. It's going to be like the old Call of Duty days where it went Infinity Ward and then Treyarch. So yeah, guys, Sledgehammer Games is being left out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just had to bring you guys this. I got out of the shower to bring you guys this because I got a notification about this from Kotaku. And these guys are trusted. This is a trusted source. So this is most likely true. There's no bullcrap in this. So yeah, guys, peace out. I will see you guys in the next video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think of this new Call of Duty cycle. It's bringing back the old cycle of Infinity Ward and Treyarch, but like, what do you guys think about Sledgehammer being taken out of the Call of Duty cycle? I honestly don't have a problem with it because I've never liked Sledgehammer's two Call of Duties, Advanced Warfare and World War II. I liked World War II. It was decent. World War II was decent, but it wasn't that good for me. Some people that I know liked it quite a bit and they played it nonstop, but World War II just wasn't really the game for me. And besides, we've had way too many World War II Call of Duties. So yeah. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Mealing. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and die. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in a drip and sip blockbuster. Win, 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 that's the only ammo. Ring, 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 I reply with Eno. Call me Leno, had it hot. Switch up the ting as I hit bellow. Switch up the ting as I drink.